Get a quick pump. You good?
Yeah.
I can't stay.
What's going on? Wheel Pack. Brendan here from Film Strength Conditioning, and I'm here with one of your fearless leaders, Lyndon. We've got a few in the back here as well. And today we're gonna go over a little bit of pre, during, and post-ride activity, mostly surrounding activating the glutes, whether it's before the ride or even during the ride on the bike as well. Now, why is it important to engage the glutes, I guess, specifically for a ride pack?
Right. Well, there are a few things. You want to get that full body workout. You don't want to just isolate your quads and overload those. And of course, you want to prevent injury.
Okay, so, and this is something we deal with big time in the gym too. A lot of people are very quad dominant, just in general. So by using some of these warm-ups that we're gonna go through, whether it's before your class, your ride even starts, or we're gonna do a quick demo on the bike as well, just things to focus on as you're riding, can help you kind of move a lot of that tension back towards the glutes. And even if you don't suffer from any quad dominance, too much muscle there, not enough here, at least just get that spin booty, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so first we'll go over before the ride here. Okay, so before, at the gym normally for us, we're gonna do some squatting or deadlifting. We need to make sure our glutes are engaged and ready to go. So this is something that we'll do much before we even start, because if you want to actually use them, you have to activate them beforehand. So we can do the same thing before a ride. So he's gonna keep the weight in his heels 100%. You can even lift your toes up if you want, if you're having troubles, and he's gonna push his butt back as if he's standing up on a bike a little bit. But keeping those shins straight, he's gonna take 3 steps over to the left, staying in those heels. And then 3 more steps this way. Again, normally we'll go 5 at a time. And even if you wanted some bonus points here, you could do some squats, pushing that butt back, keeping the weight in the heels. Yeah, back up. Do one more. Or even something we like to call like a good morning or Romanian deadlift. And all of you here is just put the weight in the heels again, bend the knees just a little, and just push your butt back as much as you can as you bend over. Even more, even more, even more. Good, back up, go for more, maybe to the side. He's going heels only, pushing the butt back as he bends over. Sweet deal. Doing a couple sets of that before you actually get into the vault, before you guys start riding, will definitely fire up those hamstrings, glutes, and hips in general so that you have an easier time activating them and using them while you ride.
Alright, something we see a lot of on the bike is when we come up to standing, people go forward and think that we need to load those quads up for a standing climb. And you might get away with that for a while, but when you come to those faster speed standing, we always preach putting the butt back, keeping the hips over the seat. And the ability to do that is going to stem from activating your glutes and not just loading up the quads. The wrong way is coming up, coming forward, just bouncing side to side, pushing down with those quads. But the right way, especially as that speed comes up, is instead of coming up and forward, coming straight up, keeping the butt back, that athletic grind, still hitting the beat, engaging those glutes. And now that I've done those pre-exercises, I feel like I really can do that. My brain knows what to do with those glutes.
Now, we're talking about sitting down on the bike, which is arguably probably the hardest part for you guys to engage in the glutes here for sure. You guys usually strapped in somewhere around the mid, like closer to the forefoot there. So even though it's going to be tough, keep that butt back. Try not to put a whole lot of pressure forward. You can see his hands are a little bit closer here. It's going to make it a little bit easier for you. But put as much pressure as you can on that heel as you're driving down, and try to avoid cranking that toe down as you push on the pedal. So the more we can keep that toe up and push towards the heel, we'll be getting the same effect, ideally, if we were to stand here like this and push our butt back. Same thing. Okay, now that we've spent about 45 minutes of your time here firing up the glutes, activating them here, it's time to stretch them out, okay? So they always take you through a stellar stretch, normally after your ride is done, or give you some stretches to maybe do when you get home, stuff like that, which will largely focus around probably the quads, hip flexors, stuff like that, maybe some hamstrings too. Now to stretch out the glutes, I know they're a big fan of doing that pitch and stretch on the ground. If you're wanting a little bit more or to make it a little bit easier for you too, and something that's just right outside here when you're doing your ride. Take your foot, take your leg, throw it up on this bench here, and you're just gonna drop that opposite knee down. All right, guys, that's it for us today. We're done talking about glutes. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, we want to make more videos, and we want to know what you want to see in the videos. If it's injury prevention, if it's the way to get the most out of your ride, whatever, let us know. We're gonna do it. See you later.